Survival Mode is a 693-page book about emotional dysregulation written by Alicia Lynch. It was published in January of 2026 and seems to be doing very well. You can find it on Amazon and Kindle. When going to either website, there is a reading sample where you can read the first 2 chapters to decipher whether or not you like the book. Let's take a brief look at it. The book has 15 chapters, and the table of contents mention what nervous system dysregulation is, recognizing the signs, fast-acting tools to utilize, understanding the loop cycle of fight, the freeze response, the fawn response, daily nervous system hygiene, understanding triggers, boundaries, routines, restoring vitality, navigating social connections, setting boundaries, rebuilding trust, seeking professional support, and embracing the journey. Let's read the introduction. It says, do you ever feel like your emotions are a storm you can't control? Powerful forces that sweep you away before you even have a chance to brace yourself? Perhaps you experience moments of intense anger over seemingly small provocations, or find yourself caught in cycles of overwhelming sadness or anxiety that leave you exhausted. Maybe impulsive decisions, driven by a sudden emotional surge, lead to regret, or your relationships suffer under the strain of unpredictable emotional outbursts. If these experiences resonate with you, you are not alone. This book is crafted for individuals who grapple with emotional dysregulation, a term that describes the challenge of managing the intensity, duration, and expression of emotions in ways that can significantly impact daily life. It is for those who feel emotions more acutely, whose internal world is a landscape of potent feelings, and who yearn for a greater sense of balance and control. I understand that experiencing such intense emotions can be disorientating and often accompanied by self-criticism and a sense of isolation. This book aims to demystify emotional dysregulation, offering a clear, accessible, and empathetic exploration of its causes, manifestations, and, most importantly, its management. We will delve into the science behind our emotional responses in an understandable way, explore practical coping strategies that can be implemented in the heat of the moment, and uncover the deeper roots that may contribute to these patterns. This approach is grounded in evidence-based practices, delivered in a supportive and empowering tone, encouraging you to view your emotional experiences not as flaws, but as challenges that can be understood and navigated with the right tools and self-compassion. This journey is about building resilience, fostering self-awareness, and ultimately, cultivating a more peaceful and fulfilling relationship with yourself and your emotions. Imagine your nervous system as an incredibly sophisticated internal guidance system, constantly working to keep you safe and balanced. It's a marvel of biological engineering, wired to respond to the world around us and within us. However, when this system becomes overwhelmed by chronic stress, trauma, or intense emotional experiences, it can enter a state of dysregulation. This is not a character flaw or a sign of weakness. It's a survival mechanism attempting to cope with overwhelming input. For many, this dysregulation manifests as a persistent anxiety, a sense of being constantly on high alert, difficulty concentrating, profound fatigue, emotional reactivity, or a pervasive feeling of being disconnected from themselves and others. You might find yourself trying the standard advice, deep breaths, mindfulness, exercise, only to experience fleeting relief or, at times, no relief at all. This is often because these strategies don't address the root of the issue, a nervous system stuck in survival mode. This book is designed for you, the individual who feels perpetually out of sync, who yearns for a deeper understanding of their internal states, and who is seeking practical, science-backed strategies that honor the body's natural responses rather than fighting against them. We will move beyond the simplistic notion of just relax to explore the actual biological mechanisms at play. You'll learn to recognize the subtle, often overlooked signs of dysregulation in your body and mind, understand the automatic survival responses like fight, flight, freeze, and fawn not as personal failings but as intelligent, albeit sometimes unhelpful in modern life, strategies, and discover fast-acting tools to bring immediate relief. We will then delve into creating sustainable daily practices, understanding your personal triggers, setting healthy boundaries, and rebuilding trust in your own physiology. This journey is about reclaiming your autonomy, fostering resilience, and ultimately cultivating a more harmonious relationship with yourself and the world around you. It's time to stop fighting your biology and start working with it gently and compassionately towards a state of greater balance and well-being. This book may also be accompanied by the Unapologetically Reborn podcast found on Spotify beginning in February 2026, hosted by Alicia Lynch and Cody Feline. Get your copy today and start working on your emotional regulation journey for a more peaceful and satisfying life.